Hello everyone! Welcome back to this game. When we last left off, oh boy, the queen is evil. Yeah, definitely evil. So her older sister has tried to talk some sense into the queen, except the queen is bloodthirsty and captured our heroes, and we were forced to make a decision of who dies first by some dick guard, and that probably wasn't the best thing to go along with, and now Tam Tam is on her way to get hanged. Thankfully, Morgana, who was making an effort to steal the queen's coins, because we didn't really trust the queen to agree to help us, managed to avoid being captured and is now here to rescue us. Hopefully she can also rescue Tam Tam. I came as soon as I could. What's happened? Tam Tam's already dead, and the rest of us are next in the next few minutes. Yeah, I guess that's grammatically the talking. Sometimes it's not easy. Grammatically correct. In a way. Awkward, but I think it is correct. No, you're joking. I can't believe it. We don't have much time before they hang another one of us. I thought we had time to rescue her. I could try to sneak in and stab one of the guards, get the keys. There's about 100 guards out here, Morgana. Plus they already have our ship. Even if we got out of this cell, how could we escape from this place? Then, I'll take the queen hostage. I'll force her to let you go. Then how will you escape? That doesn't matter. The mission must go on. It won't work. That woman is so full of pride that she'd rather die than admit defeat. There's got to be something we can do. Morgana, did you steal the coins from the queen? Maybe there's some way to use them to get us out of this. Get out of this. I got this little chest full of them. Plus this crown has a coin attached to it. What the hell is that for, anyway? It's a shape what you were coin connected to an enchanted talisman. The queen said that whoever put it on will become the queen's younger sister. It transforms the body and the mind. You see, her older sister is challenging her for the throne, and... Wait, that's it! What if we use the crown? What are you saying? How would that help? Whoever puts it on becomes the queen's sister, you said? Then she could convince the queen to let you go. Doesn't the queen hate her sister? She hates her older sister, Liko. A younger sister isn't a threat. Okay, maybe this will work. But if one of us becomes the queen's sister, their entire life will be different. They might even lose their memories, right? Basically, the person you are now will cease to exist. Yeah, I said it before and I'll say it again. This sort of transformation I am 100% not a fan of. Rough as things are, I kind of like existing, you know? I couldn't live with myself if I knew you'd all died because of my mistake. That the quest Darius died for would never be finished. Besides, this crown isn't going to fit through the bars, so it has to be me. But this is the only way. Let's just say you do it. How will you know to help us if you don't remember who you are?
Look into my eyes and tell me what's happened. I just can't believe
can't do this, Morgana. I'm not ready to say goodbye.
Though I'm not good at showing it. I just wanted to say, I've always cared about you.
Suddenly, I'm wishing that I had changed my decision. Wait. Hold on a sec. We have this mite who I'm gonna save just in case. But that top option might save us. And I just saved over the previous file, so there's better work. Maddie says, wait, what? When did they kiss before now? As far as I'm aware, they have not. So, hopefully this will do something. Yes, Morgana. We know that's Morgana up there. Please have a transformation that helps. Morgana? Morgana? Where did she go? Morgana?
Pardon me, miss. I don't recall making your acquaintance.
Man. That's a bummer. Okay, so at this point, I want to point out that this is the start of another stream. This very moment, I'm going to be cutting in from the end of the previous stream. So what happened here? Okay, I am not a fan of identity death. That is basically what is going on here. Morgana sacrificed herself and is effectively erased, being replaced by this person right here. To me, identity death is a fate worse than death. Because you're not just dying. At least when you're dying, there's a chance that you'll wind up going to some sort of afterlife. But identity death? No. Like I said, you are effectively erased from existence. You don't get to go to an afterlife. Your replacement gets to go on to an afterlife. Not only does this take all the fun out of a transformation, but it also touches on a phobia that I have. And so, in between streams, I wound up going through and trying to find some alternate story branch that might evade this situation here. And unfortunately, none of the options here in jail prevented this from happening, so I had to go back a little bit further. And I wound up finding two possible story branches. The first is whenever we were having the option to either rescue Brina the Shark Woman from her sinking ship, or continuing our chase after Rourke. I wound up choosing to rescue Brina because my conscience would not allow me to do otherwise. The other story branch occurs when Tam Tam is shouting mutiny against Morgana, and we have the option of either trying to calm Tam Tam down or using the time-traveling coin to go back in time to save Darius from getting killed. And I chose to just calm Tam Tam down because I was afraid of the repercussions of trying to change the past. So here today, I was going to go with one of those two options, and then I thought to go ahead and kind of peek ahead, and see if there was any chance that maybe Morgana can be recovered. And the answer is, I don't know. But I saw enough that I decided to go ahead and continue onward with this story branch and see how this plays out, and hope that somehow, some way, we'll be able to save Morgana, or at least the real Morgana. I say real Morgana because
And it's Princess Morgana, if you don't mind.
I can hear the guards coming. What is this? Some kind of plea for clemency from another doomed pirate crew? I'm dreadfully sorry, but I share my sister's contempt for ruffians. No, wait! Hear me out. Morgana, Princess Morgana. I know this might sound difficult to believe, but the Queen had a plan to use an enchanted coin called Shape What You Were on her sister Bilba. Well, something went wrong, in a matter of speaking. Color me unsurprised. I told Nocta 1,000 times not to try to use those coins, trusting the fate of the kingdom to an erratic set of magical trinkets. How utterly, utterly rash. I felt the same way. We're on a quest to... Alright, we're ready for the next one. It is still a bummer that Tam Tam actually was killed. I was hoping we would have a chance to rescue her, but no. Chalk that as another death, based on my poor decisions. Hello, Maddie. Welcome to the stream. I decided to continue onward with the branch that I was in. Excuse me. I'm trying to have a conversation, and it just so happens to be of the utmost importance. But the Queen said... Tell her I said we're holding things up a little, all right? Now, where were we, my delightfully fluffy new acquaintance? I don't know how to say this, but I'm not your new acquaintance. I've been serving with you for over a year. Again, this game does not give a good sense of time. Had no idea it's actually been that long. Serving? You mean, you're one of my servants? How in heaven's name did you get mixed up with these dreadful pirates? We're both pirates. You're my captain. On my ship. We're hunting the coins, trying to prevent them from falling into the wrong hands. That's how we ended up here. And just now, a few moments ago, you put on the crown intended for Bilba, thus transforming yourself into the Queen's younger sister. Do you have any proof of this grandiose claim? How do you remember getting here, Your Majesty? Would you ever crouch down to talk through bars to a group of prisoners? I might gander a peek at them. Kind of interesting that she has some sort of awareness. Maddie, if you would, go ahead and take care of those two for me, would you? Trust me, Princess. Captain, we are your crew. This is your family. Look into my eyes and tell me what you feel in your heart. Let's say, just for the sake of argument, that I believe you. Thank you, Maddie. Can you even fathom the implications of what you're saying? That my entire life, everything I've ever known, is merely a fabrication? A lie? Not a lie, a sacrifice. Why don't we just ask the Queen herself to verify this? Nobody will remember the things... Nobody will remember the way things were. Nobody except the people in the cell. I see. And you said you're hunting for these enchanted coins, is that it? Trying to stop them from falling into the wrong hands, was that right? Yes. Given recent events, it sounds like quite the worthy cause to me. Matter of fact, it would give me a good excuse to get out of town. Stop trying to play peacemaker between Nocta and Bilba for a change. So you believe us? Perhaps. I hesitate to even admit this, but I've always fancied I was destined for something more than just a carefree life. So what you say has great appeal to me. Even if it's just an elaborate ruse to save your own skin, I still want to see where it goes. Honestly, me too. That's everything I know. That's the full story. So you're saying that my own mislaid plans led to our family gaining an extra member? Precisely. All our memories growing up together? A lie. I don't believe it. I'm not asking you to. I'm asking that you release the Dread Pirates, restore their ship to them, and entrust to them all the coins you've collected. Out of all the... You know, as much fun as I have reading dialogue in games like this, and especially RPGs, I am really bad at it sometimes. Hopefully it comes off more endearing than annoying. Out of the goodness of my heart, is that it? Even if this preposterous story of yours is true, there's no reason for me to want to help these people. They are pirates, aren't they? I recognize it's a great deal to ask of you, but I have a great deal to offer in return. In exchange for your help, I'll publicly support your right to the throne over Bilba. You will? This has to be a trick. I've been asking for your public backing for months, and you're going to give it to me now? What are you really after, some kind of power-sharing deal? Because, believe you me, no. I want to go with the Dread Pirates. You what? And this is as far as I peeked ahead. Maddie says, so there is still a little Morgana in there. Not that much, but she's not a meek little princess at heart. Yeah, there is enough there that I'm hoping that the real Morgana can be recovered. Along with that, another reason why I decided to go with this story branch here is because of the reality-altering aspects. I ironically love a little bit of reality altering in a story. It's a very convenient and handy plot device. Like, for example, what if I don't know, came across some magical device that altered reality that not only changed me into the real person that I want to be, not just the person that I'm being online, but allow me to be the person I am outside of the internet, and it also allowed everybody in real life to just, kind of accept it as normal, that I am who I believe my real self to be. If that makes sense. Heck, let's not beat around the bush. I want to be female for real, and I sure as heck would love a program or some magical thing to allow me to do that without people freaking out. So yeah, there is definitely an appeal to this sort of plot device. But, but, it's so dangerous. You're constantly fighting cutthroat battles with bloodthirsty rivals. I'm sure that's an exaggeration. Isn't that right, Mila? Well, we just did fight a battle with a particularly dangerous pirate named Rourke. Well, then you're going to have to sail on an Imperial warship. No, I'd like to rejoin, I should say, their ship. I'm hoping that the familiar surroundings may spark some regeneration of my memory. I'm prepared for a little danger. I just want to find out the truth about this whole situation myself. This does make me wonder about the situation with Rourke and Brina. Because Morgana used to be a pirate fighting alongside Rourke, at least in the reality that we remember. And Brina was very much against Morgana in that reality. So I wonder what sort of effect the reality alteration has had with those two. That is, if you and your crew will have me. Of course we'll have you! Welcome back, Morgana. Oh. Well, we're out of prison. At a heavy cost. A doubly heavy cost. Not only having this reality alteration change our friend Morgana, but we definitely have lost Tam Tam. Hopefully my decisions going forward are going to be, I don't know, less gut-punching. Anyway, we'll be right back. And when we come back, our journey will hopefully, happily, and not haphazardly, will continue.